Hello everyone, thank you for checking out today's video and welcome to my channel. My name is Chris. Today we are doing a video about the Yeti Hopper Flip series of soft coolers. We have the 18, the 12, and the 8 here. So we're going to tell you all about them. We're going to dive into their features, their fit, and some accessories that can go along with them. So some pretty cool stuff here. If you're new here to the channel, I do have a bunch of videos here all on Yeti products, but basically we talk a lot about different types of outdoor apparel, things like base layers, jackets, pants, boots, and then we also get into backpacks and sunglasses. I have a ton of videos. They're all broken down into different categories in the playlists here. So if you are looking for something in particular, say on Yeti coolers, just go to the playlists, pick out the Yeti playlist, and you'll have all my videos there on Yeti products. And you can find a ton of stuff. We have a website called Me and My Jackets where we basically look at what to wear when we're outdoors doing things like hiking, trekking, climbing, skiing, snowboarding, camping, fishing, sailing, even trail running or mountain biking. So lots of cool things, right? We look at what to wear to help keep you warm, dry, and comfortable when you're out there. So all these Yeti coolers and stuff like this all kind of ties into this being outdoors and things you use when you're out there on all those adventures. So yeah, I've included a bunch of these videos here on my channel. So yeah, let's dive into this and tell you all about it. Now first off, I have bought this Yeti Hopper Flip 8 over a year ago, and I love this piece. I have a whole separate video about this one in particular. Now, it's a different video, a little bit different than the content on this video comparing these three sizes. Let me give you a little background on this. I own a landscape business, and I use this as my, super duper glorified lunchbox, so to speak, okay? This has been great for me for packing my lunches. It's a nice size to pack a couple sandwiches in, a drink. If I usually do bring a Yeti Rambler with me, for my drinks. But I can put ice packs in here, a couple sandwiches, some snacks, granola bars, chips, carrots sometimes I bring along with me. Stuff like that makes a really nice lunchbox that keeps my food cold and protected all day long, no matter what the temperature is outside. I can leave this into my truck in a hot day and take my lunch out of here, hours later, and it's still cold. So it's been a really great piece for me. So this video, I want to kind of compare the other two sizes to each other and show you how all three of them can be used a little bit differently. As I said, this small one is great for a single person, one person going, whatever activity you're doing, you're going on a hike, you're doing something for the day. This is a really nice, simple piece for you to keep your food warm or cold. Now, none of these coolers are going to be great or adaptable for dry ice, simply because they are air sealed, and if they're airtight, it is not a good idea to put dry ice in them, as the gases inside will build up and these things can basically explode. Okay, so we do not want to use dry ice in this. But the Yeti ice, the little Yeti ice cubes that you can buy are great. Now, they're actually pretty cool. Let me just mention that real quickly here too, is that they are designed to freeze colder than normal ice. So if you use a Yeti ice pack and you put it inside the cooler, they are available in several different sizes to fit these things, and then you put ice and say drinks, whatever inside, that Yeti ice being colder than the standard, ice cubes that you put in here, water ice, Yeti ice will keep your ice frozen longer because it's at a colder temperature. So it's a cool little feature there that I've learned. Also, another little helpful hint here for keeping your food and drinks colder for longer in these coolers is basically if you have the ability to pre-chill your cooler. If you have a large freezer that maybe you can put this in overnight before you pack it, or like a refrigerator or something that you can stick this in. Basically the idea is you want to chill the insulation in here before putting your ice in. This way the cold that is coming off of your ice is not needed to actually cool the insulation in the cooler. All right, it'll already be cold. So your ice will stay frozen longer, and the energy that's released as the ice starts to melt will go into keeping your food cold and not to cool the cooler. Okay, if you got what I'm saying there. These coolers are all watertight. So if you do put ice in here and after, a couple days, it starts melting and you have a lot of water in here, once this is zipped up, if this dumps on its side, it's not going to leak. All right, it is watertight, and it is also airtight. So having the air sealed out keeps the warmer air out and keeps the colder air in. So a really, really nice feature. These things are using, top quality insulation inside. All of the zippers are really heavy duty. They're nice, strong zippers. When you zip this thing up, man, it's tight. All right. It's a tighter zipper. And when you get this thing, it actually comes with a little tube like this, which is a zipper lubricant, all right, that occasionally if you need to put a little bit on the zipper. I have had this, like I said, for over a year. I've used it many times. I don't have any problems with the zipper at all as of yet. I haven't had to apply any of that stuff. It's been great, all right? Okay, so let's talk a little bit about these. Basically, they are all the same. All right, the only difference is the size. So depending on your needs and what you are doing with it, you're going to be the best judge as to what size you need. Now, let's just give you an idea of how big they are. If you can see inside this Hopper Flip 8, this is big enough to hold 11 12-ounce cans or 10 pounds of ice. Okay, so just giving you an idea on the capacity of these things. The Hopper Flip 12 can hold 24 cans, 12-ounce cans, or 16 pounds of ice. All right. And then we have the largest one, the Hopper Flip 18. This can hold 30 12-ounce cans and 28 pounds of ice, or 28 pounds of ice, not both, okay, together. Now, they all come with a nice shoulder strap here, all right, on all of these. The shoulder strap is quite adjustable in length. I mean, I usually just carry it if I need to over my shoulder like this. It is adjustable longer, so if you wanted to put it over your head and wear it around, you can wear it a little bit lower. It will extend out further, but that's an option too. It's a nice, strong strap here, nice thick straps with a nice padding and cushion underneath here. Let me grab the green one here. You can see it a little clearer. In this strap, under here, this dark black, dark gray material here is actually like a rubbery material, and it's really great for gripping onto your shoulder. So if you're carrying a lot of weight here, it really kind of grips nicely and it doesn't just slide off your shoulder. So yeah, you can extend them out, and definitely really nice heavy duty straps here that connect to the sides with a nice little clip. They're a heavy duty clip here. It is like plastic, but it's really pretty solid. It has a nice hook here with a metal clip inside. Okay, and that clip just presses on here and connects. So very easily taken off if you need it. And you know, like this one here, I have the strap off of it. I have the strap on the side, but it has two nice handles on the sides to pick it up. It has one handle here on the back that you can grab. It's a little awkward. I wouldn't carry it here with this just because it's kind of off balance. But what I find this is good for is if like I put this in the bed of my truck and I'm grabbing it, you know, and I want to grab it and pull it to me. That's what I like this for, because it's easy to grab if it's turned. Of course, I can grab the sides too. It just depends on what side's facing me. But this is nice to kind of just pick it up and pull it. And then a nice handle on the top as well. Okay? Really well built, right? These are Yeti products. I mean, they're expensive. You're definitely paying for the name, I have no doubt about it, but you're also getting a really high quality cooler that is built like a tank. It's going to last you a long time, and it's going to keep your food cold or warm. Okay, you can put warm stuff in here as well, and it's going to keep, you know, hot foods hot for a long time as well. Now, as far as how long, you know, will it keep your food cold? You know, Yeti doesn't make an exact claim. I have seen Yeti coolers listed at, you know, keeping ice solid for 24 hours plus. Okay. Now, it's going to depend on the weather conditions. It's going to depend on, you know, what's in here. Did you pre-cool your cooler? You use Yeti ice. It will help keep your ice cubes and everything colder longer. And pre-chilling it, if possible, really helps. Now, again, hot foods will stay hot in these things. Cold foods will stay cold. It is not recommended for use with dry ice. Okay, so do not use dry ice with these coolers. A hard cooler, all right, the Yeti Tundras, the Roadies, the hard coolers will keep your food a little colder for a little bit longer, simply because it's just not a soft shelled cooler, right? It's a hard, durable, tough. It's gonna seal in more cold and, you know, for a longer period of time. But these things, for a day trip, for overnight, these are fantastic. These are gonna keep your food, drinks cold for 24 hours, you know, without any issues whatsoever. Okay, so let's get into a little more features of these. Again, as I mentioned, all three are the same when it comes to features. It's just their size, their carrying capacity that's going to differ. They have nice little loops here on the front, as well as on the back. And these loops are used for different accessories, things you want to attach to it. So you can get really creative, right? You can buy a couple little carabiners. You can hook your car keys on here if you want. You can get perhaps a type of case for your cell phone that has a clip on it that you can attach on here as well. So lots of cool things, right? You got handles on the sides, the little handle on the back, handle on the top, and then all these little attachment points down the front as well as the back. All right, and they all have the same thing. Okay, you can see them on here. And, you know, obviously on this one, it's a little bit bigger. There's a couple more loops on it. All right, so what are some Yeti accessories that we can use on these? So this here is the Yeti sling. This here is basically a nice little holder for Yeti Rambler water bottles, such as this one here. The sling is available in two different sizes, a small and a large. This is the large, and this has the ability to carry a 26 ounce or a 36 ounce Rambler water bottle. So this is the 26 ounce here, absolutely fits in no problem. So what happens here is on the back of this, there's these little clips. You squeeze the little buttons here, and these clips open up. And the little clips can slide right in between the little straps here on the front of the cooler. So you can just slide these right in and then simply push the bottom of the sling to those clips. It locks and you're hooked up. Okay, so now you can carry your little water bottle on there and throw this thing over your shoulder and away you go. So it's just a kind of nice, easy thing. Okay, so this little sling will fit onto any one of these hopper coolers, and it comes on and off, very easily here. All right, so that's a nice little accessory that you can take with you with your hopper flip. The other thing I have here, another nice popular accessory, is the little sidekick. All right, this is the sidekick dry 3-liter. This is available in a couple different sizes. The 3-liter is kind of the average, the middle ground. There's one a little larger, there's one a little smaller. So what this is it has a Velcro attachment here in the front to seal it closed, and then there's a magnet inside that helps hold it shut as well. And inside here, it just has a little mesh pocket, and it's just a nice opening. And this is waterproof, and it actually is nice because you can carry this with you and throw all your valuable stuff in. Your wallet, maybe a pair of sunglasses, your keys, a map, wherever you're doing, whatever kind of personal things that you want to throw in here that does not need to be chilled, kept cold in the cooler, right? You can attach this to the outside of your cooler and bring your personal items separately in here. So it is nice, right? As I said, it has a nice Velcro attachment here to help seal it and a magnetic seal on the top. So a nice, really nice piece. Now this straps together. There is a nice little handle on the back of it as well, but it has Velcro straps here. And basically, again, it simply straps into these little straps here on the coolers, and it can all be connected that way. Okay, so I'm not going to do it now, I'll just show you briefly, but it can attach right to the front of the coolers, just like this. Okay, so a really nice little accessory here, just a simple piece, but it's actually kind of, what's the word, clever, right? It's a really nice handy thing to have when you want to carry extra stuff. Now something that's really neat with this is right now this is empty. I have nothing inside here, and it's full of air. And if you can see, it's actually like a balloon. All right, I'm squeezing this here, and nothing's coming out of it. All right, now if I squeeze it hard enough, it'll probably poof, right, blow open. But it's tight seal, right? There's a nice tight seal in that. So again, weather resistant, right? Rain is not going to get in here between the Velcro in the front here and the magnetic strip holding it tight. It's really nice and sealed and protective. So again, right, zip this up and seal this up, and you got a nice, really protective piece here. Okay, so the sizes, as I said, it's just really going to depend on your use as to which one is best for you. For me, for my use as a lunchbox, the Hopper Flip 8 has been great. It's been awesome for me. Definitely, I'll say it, it's almost overkill, right? For me to just bring, a sandwich or two, throw a Yeti ice in there, and a couple snacks or whatever, it's more than enough. But I like it because it's weatherproof, it's sealed, it keeps my food cold all day, And, you know, if I wanted to bring a couple drinks with me, I could put them in there as well. But being that I own several different size Ramblers, I usually bring, you know, a 64 ounce, the half gallon, a larger size, you know, to keep my water in that. So I just use this primarily for my food. But again, depends on what you're doing, right? If you're going to the beach with your family, you might want something larger. If you're going maybe camping, you're going overnight, you want to bring extra food, some extra drinks, you know, maybe the larger one is best for you. So it's just a matter of your use as to which one you feel is the best fit for you. Okay? So yeah, keep in mind, right? These things, they are roomy. They can hold, you know, quite a few drinks, quite a few sandwiches. If you're gonna put cans of drinks in here and dump it with ice on top of it, then yes, it's gonna hold a little bit, you know, less drinks because the ice is taking up a lot of room. But if you're using the Yeti ice, and you pre-chill your cooler, and then you can put more drinks in here, right? So there's different ways of using it, but all in all, you know, these Yeti Hopper Flips are really, really nice coolers, okay? So thank you very much for watching today. I hope it helped you out. Please check out all my other videos here on Yeti stuff if you're interested in all that. I have a bunch of videos here for you, and hopefully they can answer some questions and help you out a bit. But thank you very much for watching today. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the little thumbs up. You know, the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're into all this stuff and all those outdoor activities, and you know, you're interested in jackets and pants and boots and all that kind of stuff. I also have a ton of videos on Maui Jim and Costa sunglasses, so some really cool things too. Good accessories if you're outdoors. Having a nice pair of sunglasses is absolutely a good thing, so you might want to check that out as well. And I also have a Buy Me a Coffee page, and you know, any support there you know, is really very much appreciated. So thank you very much today for watching, and hopefully we'll see you back soon with another video. Take care, have a great day. Bye.